Let's click on publish. Let me save the changes. It is publishing now. Once the publish completes, we'll get the link on this screen to move on to the website. Website is known as Power BI service. There we are. It asks me for the workspace. I selected one of the sample workspace which I am working on. Let it move ahead. It's publishing. So based on the data what you have, it takes proportionate time to upload and also for the bandwidth. So we'll have to understand the timings vary from file to file. Still loading. Yes, it's complete. Let's go back to that. It will exactly take me to that same page. Loading, loading, loading. It's very important for this step to get over, because if not done correctly, it would not appear perfectly fine if you directly access the Power BI service. Still loading. Okay, let's do this. IT spend analysis. If I check this, so this is the third file which I have kept it on download or publish. It's available, and let's click on it. It's loading. Yes, it's loaded exactly. This is a very interesting visual wherein you can actually play the growth. How has the things been over the period of 8 to 12 months? So how did the outlier reach the outlier step? Very, very important. Now, out of this, let's move this sample as our dashboard. Yeah, existing dashboard, IT area. Let's see in the phone view, where do we want to keep it? It appears on the side. Let's move it below it. This is not what I need. I don't want this. Let's move back. Let's move back. I don't want that. I want to pin this. Exactly. And let's pin this down in the IT. However, this I can remove it later. Let's go back to the web view and I can unpin it. I can say delete tile. Go to the phone view and that file is anyways deleted. Now in the web view, we can have an option to scale it as per what we need, like this. We can resize it. We can ask questions and let it be in the modern view and maximum bad higher. For example, it would identify the data and it would tell you what is the maximum bed higher. This is how it will take you to the dashboard. Have a look at this. I went into a dashboard, which is a dashboard sample, which is built by us. If I want more data about this visualization, I can just click on it. It takes me to that report PBIX file. So a very interesting way in understanding this concept. And then you have the filters basis which you can view the data. A good idea again. So this is all about dashboards. One more interesting thing after this is content pack. So let's say we want now to move this data into a content pack, right? So let's say create a content pack, and it should be available probably to only one person. Let's say, all right, let's say I write it for myself. All right, sample for consumption, and I would like to pass on the dashboard sample and its data set. So everything from the dashboard to the reports and data sets are to be published. And if I say it should be available only to this person, then it is available to this. Let's say publish. So there is some issue with this. Basically, you would have to be part of an admin section who is allowed to publish files. In this place, we are not, so we'll hold it over here. But this is how you would have to introduce. What are apps? You can have these apps as well. So this is one section of it. And let's go back to sample and let's see phone view of this. This is how your report would appear under Power BI. If for this to work, you would have to first download the Power BI app. It can be an iOS or an Android app. Log in with your organizational credentials. It's your email ID and your password. Once you are in, you can check these sections. It can be shared with me if you are not the creator but a consumer, or workplaces if you are making those files, PBX files, and publishing them by yourself. If you click on it, you get such options, and then on clicking on the subsequent links, you can arrive at the report and the dashboards. With this, dashboards are relatively a compilation of various visualization, and basis this you can build a content pack. Content pack holds various dashboards as selected, and it can be accessed by a particular individuals or everybody in the organization. It only needs to We need to aware about the fact that content packs can only be edited by the creator, in this case by me had I been able to publish it, and content packs can be replicated by the others for whom this data has been shared with. So they can churn their own reports, and this is how the data flow happens from the developer or the business user to the end user. And it is more like a do as you want based on the data given to you concept.